Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My policy memo is regarding the North Korea nuclear and missile test, intended to help to be from the President of Republic of Korea to the Prime Minister of China. So in this policy memo, I outlined three recommendations, which is number one is to resume the six-party talks. Number two would be security, to enhance security cooperation between China and Korea. And the third one would be to have a more stricter and enhanced economic sanction on North Korea to curb its nuclear and missile activities. Okay. So as we all know, currently there's a new president for Korea. So the setting would be in the first month of his presidency. So let's go into the recommendation. The first recommendation is on resuming the six-party talk. The six-party talk, as we all know, involve six nations in very much involved in the region, which is China, Russia, America, North Korea, South Korea, and also Japan. So for me, the six-party talk was and still a good platform for North Korea to participate in some active talk, which could result in comprehensive deal, whereby all members could agree on something, and which later on maybe would provide a more normalized relation among those nations involved. So for this recommendation, the first step would be to reconvene the talks, which collapsed completely in 2009. For this, it would be point number two would be China to play a more assertive and leading role in asking North Korea to join back the negotiation. So the third one I would like to stress is to encourage North Korea to participate. China and South Korea should offer new dialogues, new agendas. We have to move forward, whereby what discussed in 2009 might be not relevant in today's time frame. So all parties actually should move forward and bring up new issues to be addressed. Recommendation number two is concerning security cooperation between China and South Korea. It is very much very reasonable, because both countries are actually front runners in the Asian security and also ASEAN, Northeast Asian region. So both countries have a role to play, basically. So so the point I will try to stress here is to establish a mutual defense cooperation between China and South Korea, militarily, through exercise, joint exercise, human disaster assistance, and also regional intelligence information sharing. This is of course to reduce security reliance on external forces. And also a point to ponder, or a point to put forward, is the recent THAAD missile system issue concerning China and Korea. So basically what I put in here is that South Korea is willing to re-evaluate the system purpose and its usefulness, and taking into consideration the current new administration, it would like to recommend to immediately halt future installation of that missile system, which of course China did express their grave concern and uneasiness. Point number three is that Republic of Korea would like to pursue a more embracing thy neighbor policy toward Pyongyang. This is in line what they have back in the 80s, what is called the Sunshine Policy. But of course, currently nowadays there might be some tweaking and further fine tuning to do. Recommendation number 3 is of course on how to curb North Korea's missile and nuclear activities. So basically, we are looking at how to put more pressure on North Korea. So in this recommendation, we would like China to consider the following measures. Step number 1 is to suspend crude oil export to North Korea in line with the Security Council resolution recently to ban export of oil to North Korea. So actually China has taken a step forward in this, whereby on 18 February 2017 they announced that China would suspend imports of coal from North Korea. So this is actually already a move in the right direction, but in this recommendation we put cutting oil supply would be more of a larger significance. So number 2, the step number 2 is to suspend business and economic cooperation with North Korea. This is very hard to do, but with careful thinking and good measures, it can be done between China and North Korea. This is just to put more pressure on North Korea so to behave in their missile and nuclear testing. Step number 3 is for China to prosecute any Chinese company that share or resell technologies to North Korea for its nuclear and missile development programs. So this is actually based on intelligence that 80% of foreign goods used in North Korea nuclear and missile program actually come from Chinese operated company. So actually in order to stop this menace, in a way this must stop. And finally, the third step in the third recommendation would be a crackdown on Chinese financial institution that they directly use to do dealings and transaction. So as a conclusive remark, in short, the safety of citizens of China and South Korea through actually depends on the outcome of this future cooperation between China and South Korea. So there is so much what you call that so much potential in both countries' relation. That I end this video. Thank you.